Hare Krishna, welcome to Ved Sarthi. We are learning the significance of different names with which Krishna and Arjuna have been addressed in the Bhagavad Gita. Today we are going to learn the meaning of the name Hrishikesh, which is used for Krishna here, and Gudakesha, which is used for Arjuna. And the reference verse is Bhagavad Gita 1.24. The verse is Sanjay Uvacha Evamukto Hrishikesho Gudakeshena Bharata Senayorubhayor Madhye Sapayitva Rathottamam. So this verse is spoken by Sanjay to Dhritarashtra. Sanjay says, O descendant of Bharat, being thus addressed by Arjuna, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. So in the previous verse, Arjuna is telling Krishna to place the chariot in between the armies. So following the orders of Arjuna, because here Krishna is acting as a charioteer for Arjuna. So following the orders of Arjuna, now Krishna is now placing the chariot in between the armies. Krishna is specifically addressed by Sanjay as Hrishikesh. The meaning of Hrishikesh is the director of the senses. Just focus on this text which is in yellow here. Okay? How to actually derive the meaning of Hrishikesh? That is being illustrated here. This is on the basis of teachings by Srilaprabhupada. Srilaprabhupada, in his lecture on this specific verse that he delivered on July 20th, 1973 in London. So, Srila Prabhupada is explaining that director of the senses is the mind. So, according to Bhagavad Gita, mind is also considered as one of the senses. So, total 6 senses. Okay. So, the 5 senses, that is eyes, ear, nose, tongue, and skin. So, basically, who is driving these 5 senses? It is the mind. So, that is why mind is considered as the king of the senses. Indriyo ka Raja. And who is directing the mind? It is the intelligence. And intelligence belongs to the soul. And who is giving intelligence to the soul? Hrishikesh or Paramatma is giving intelligence to the soul. So ultimately, Hrishikesh is driving the senses of all living entities. But we have to understand a very important point here is that how much Hrishikesh guides our senses depends on how much we are surrendered to him. Okay? So basically, the guidance that we receive from Hrishikesh is proportional to our surrender towards him. So this is very important. We must understand this. Now coming back here. So Hrishikesh means the director of the senses. As Hrishikesh, Krishna could understand what was going on in Arjuna's mind. Okay? That why Arjuna is requesting Krishna to place the chariot in between the armies. So Krishna knew everything about it. So that is why this specific name is being used for Krishna. And another, very deep meaning of Hrishikesh, as taught by our Vaishnava Acharyas, is that Hrishikesh means the controller of the senses. Now, because Arjuna is pure devotee of Krishna, so Krishna would guide the sense of Arjuna towards victory. Okay, so this is also, this specific name Hrishikesh actually is indicating that Pandavas will be victorious. So this is also one of the significant meaning of this name Hrishikesh. And another meaning you can see on the next slide, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Sanjay told King Dhritarashtra that Arjuna requested Hrishikesh, who is the controller of everyone's senses, to drive his chariot in the midst of the 2 armies. Although Hrishikesh is the controller of everyone's senses, out of love, he comes under the control of one of Arjuna's senses, that is speech. So this is also one of the meaning. So Hrishikesh is the controller of senses of all living entities, but here out of his causeless mercy, out of his love for Arjuna, who is pure devotee, he has agreed to come under the control of Arjuna's command. So this is also one of the deep meaning of Hrishikesh. Arjuna is referred to as Gudakesha. So meaning of Gudakesha is one who conquers sleep, or one who conquers ignorance, darkness. So Arjuna, because he was a pure devotee of Krishna, he had conquered both sleep and ignorance. So this is also one of the indications that Pandavas will be victorious. Krishna Surya Sam, Maya hai andhakar. Yaha Krishna, taha nahi, Maya radhikar. So Krishna is like sun, and Maya is like darkness. And where there is Krishna, there is no darkness. So Arjuna, being devotee of Krishna, is an enlightened soul. This specific name Gudakesha that is used for Arjuna is also, indicating that Pandavas will be victorious. So Sanjay here, very smartly, he is giving an indication to Dhritarashtra that Pandavas will be victorious. Okay, so this is how we understand Hrishikesh and Gudakesha, the names used for Krishna and Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita. That's all. We dedicate all these videos to our Guru Maharaj, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Thakur, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you. Hare Krishna.